So friends, in this tutorial 4, in this video part 4, now we want to know about in Python file handling, in Python. So in this file handling, friends, first of all we want to see here number one, and closing files, open and closing, files. So first of all you can see use the open word with parentheses. It is a function to open the file, or the open function takes two arguments, the file name and the mode. So after that, so here we go to see the modes are represents to show like different types. First one are to read, so second one W to write, and then A is to append means add. So after that B is to binary mode, after that T is a text mode, and create X is a create. So this is the way to use the modes. Sorry for that word, modules. These the using modes in opening and closing files in Python. So friends, here we go to see some of the one of the example with opening and closing files with code. So here we go to see I want to take a file name and open with the open parentheses with double quotes. So after that, see here we go to see we got many of these file integer strings, bytes, path, like so different types of this. First you have to understand about clear these 4 5 6 8 lines to understand easily. After that otherwise they leave it. I want to explain clearly about this in this. So example dot txt comma r. So here we go to see guys, file is a variable sequence containing a sequence of characters. Here we go to see it is the main file, text and open, it is the main by using these line 15th line. So we want to first of all we want to opening the file by using example dot text. Example means here we go to see example dot text. After that what we are what is the symbol of reading R. So after that opening we want to read, that's why we want to give a R. So after that clicking enter, so file dot close. After that we want to execute now. So here we got many of these errors. So here already gave it about this file is a main. So this is the main process to open the files. So after that reading files, after that reading files are severally ways to read it from file. First of all read with open parenthesis, read the entire file. This is the read the entire file. So second one is the read line. So this is the read line. So this reads one line at a time. So after that read lines. So read all lines into a list. This is called as read all lines into a list. Once I am repeating, reads the entire file. Read line, only read line, not a lines, only read line, reads one line at a time. So after that, read lines. Read lines means reads all lines into a list. So that's the way. So now we have here we go to see with code explanation with briefly in this video we can understand about this. So I want to taking simply file with equal operator open using open. After that with open parentheses I want to take example dot same way it is the main text to use. So after that simply uh, so here we go to enter now. So after that, first of all what we have to say, read entire file. Read entire file. In this read entire file, content equals to file dot read. This is the way to give code to entire the file. Content, what is the, in our file, any file we have some of the content, some of the matter. So that's why I want to give content with equal operator to file dot read. Then the user file will be read. The user will be read the file, reads the file. So after that click enter. So print content. So how we are printing, like you have to know already. You already know how to print. So this is the way. This is the open example txt tier. One of the open file not found, error number 2, no such file is directory name text. Because of these in my drives, in my file managers, there is no files to check. So that's why they get error. So but the code is pure correct information with explaining in our way. So after that, read one line. Read one line at a time. In this use file dot seek is a word to use read only one line with a 0. Simply entered. After that, give line equals to file dot what we are doing now, read line. So after that, print as like same way, print line. So after this read all lines. Read all lines into a list. So easily after that, file seek with the 0 lines equals to, now we want to take lines, not a line, it is a third one, read lines. So file dot same as like give, same in the way, in the manner, in the same manner in single line. So file, but here we have to change read lines, not the line. So after that, easily enter. So now print function. This print function to print lines. After that, we want to give file dot close. When we are completion of our writing code in this page about the concept of files closing and opening. First we want to open file, and after in the last of the end we want to close the file. How we close the file? File dot close. How we open the file? File dot open. So that's the way it's simple, by using parentheses. So this is the code. This is the code to know about this file, examples of a reading file. So after that, we want to know about, friends, we want to know about writing files. Writing files. In these writing files, you can use the write. You can use the write like this, and here we go to see one of the example code. The file equals to open with open example. This is the main for using txt, and using a w equals to writing. W is equals to writing. So after that, entire So file dot write and click the hello world and use slash n. So why you are using slash n? These slash n will be separates the uh, I want to say like this, without using slash n, without slash n, we entered some of the values to print. The values is like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So these are the values. Without these entering slash, without using slash n, the values in the way assigned values in the code after that execution mode. So in the output they are in this way. So here we go to see in the blueprint this way. By using slash n, this separates each and every value with a sum of the space like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So this is the use of slash n. So next friends, after the completion of slash n, so we want to go to again file dot write, enter like this, file dot write and open parentheses with double quotes and use hello after sorry for this, use after completion of these write. Here we go to see write, the name is in unmistakable. So friends, here we go to see after that file write, after that hello. So here we go to see this is a new line. This is a new line dot with entered. After that we want to close the file. How we can close the file? By using like this, file dot close with parentheses. So simply we want to execute now. So here we see this is the writing files to write a content in our created files in Python. So this is the writing files. So fourth one is appending to files. So what is the meaning of appending? So you can see here, this is a mode to append to a file. If the file does not exist, it will be created. That's it. It's the main point to crack. So example for file appending. So file equals to simply open, and example with same way, example dot txt. After that we want to print a, so sorry for this. So here we go to see text. After that, oh, text we give comma and print, sorry for that, give double quotes and enter. After this opening file, after we want to write we write file. So here like this, by using slash n, this line is appended dot close. So this is the way to append the files. After that we want to close the file. So this is the code to open files in the Python. See here, I want to give file and equal operator with open symbol. So example txt with a uh, while character a. So after that friends, here we go to see file dot write, and after that it is a main. Here we go to see main. So file text I is go to open txtr. This is the main concept to open the files, write the files by the way of your using code by the way of instructable way in Python. So this is the examples to open the files. After that, now we have to see here working with file paths. Working with file paths. In this working with file paths, we can see here you can use the operating system module to work with file paths. So example for in code, so importing, I want to take a module import and after using operating system. So now I want to get the current working directory. So what is the meaning of this cwd equals to current working directory. Note down this point, cwd is nothing but current working directory. So it get by using operating system dot get cwd, so get current working directory. So after that give wd same open parenthesis, after that enter. After this enter, so easily print current working directory, so after this now we have to see here join paths. How to join means, here we go to see the code. File with underscore path equals to operating system dot path dot join. Path dot join with open parenthesis cwd comma with example. You know already this is the main syntax for this txt, and after that enter print file path. Easily file path. So we already know about this Python is a very scripting language plus coding language, is also called as Python. So after that we have to see here, check if a file exists. If a file exists, so file exists underscore exists equals to, sorry for this spelling mistake, equals to operating system dot path. Well, that's why we are calling this scripting language plus coding language equal to Python. So here we go to see, after this completion of code, we understand what is the file paths. So after this completion of this code, so now we can print file exists. Easily they can showing there file exists because we are in correct way to understand to write the code. So after that enter. So this is the example of working with file paths. So this is the way. So last but not least in this file, so last one, what is that, using with statement. Using with statement, in this statement, the which, here we go to see the which statements provides a way to open a file and automatically close it when the block of code is existed, sorry for exacted. So example for using this so example, so with easily open with open, so we have to enter importable main point, main text like this. After that give comma to what we are entering now, or is a reading mode, or is a reading mode as like file. This is the way to give. After that what we have to read content. After that using content equal operator, then file dot read. file dot read. So after that enter. So after that simply print content, and enter. So after that no need to explicitly to close the file. So this is the way to using with statement to read the file. So this is the way to do. So after that friends, by understanding these files, so next we want to move to know about exception handling in Python. In this exception handling in Python, they have several types: understanding expressions, understanding expectations, exceptions. Second one like using and except try and accept after catching specific exceptions or more until 6 they have. So first we have to see here understanding understanding exceptions. So how we can understand the exceptions in Python. So here we go to see an exception. So note down this point in your note or in your text in your phone notepad. So error that occurs during the execution of a program. Sorry for the spelling mistakes. The video is too long. That's why I'm typing speed. Program when an exception occurs, the normal of flow program is disrupted and Python rises. Here we go to see Python rises an error message. So here is the main definition for this. So after that friends, second one, using and try except using and try except. By using and try this except, you can see here, you can see. So try and except blocks to handle exceptions to code inside the block is executed of a program So after that here we go to see basic example for this. So by using try with open intention, so enter x equals to 1 divided by 0. So enter. So by using except handling, here we go to see 0 division error. Understand carefully. After that print with double quotes. You can't divide by 0. We can divide by 0. It's true. Show in comment box. So after that here we go to see guys without these closed indentations, zero division error. So here we go to use capital letters. So now it will be perfect. So the Python doesn't understanding in the ugly sequential manner. So each should be provide a. Why we are this taking good without any error? Because Z is a capital word after the ending of zero. After the ending of zero. So next after ending of O. So next the capital alphabet is D. After the ending of N, the capital alphabet is E. So that's why the Python will be clear able to understand what is what is that. So that's the way. So print, you can't divide by 0. Okay friends. After that click on enter. So now we want to execute the code. So here we go to see we can't divide by 0. So we cannot divide by 0 by the using of division method. So this is the basic example for this using try. So after that we have in the same manner we have third one. So what is the third one means? Catching specific catching specific exceptions. Catching specific exceptions. So what we want to see here, you can see here first of all this code, this text. You can catch specific exceptions by specifying the exception name after the except keyword. So this is the way. So let me see in code. Use try, then x is equals to as the way same 1 divided by 0. So in the same way give except after using same 0 division error. After simply enter this 0 division error. Okay, but here missing indentation symbol. After that, so print in the same way print, you can't divide by 0. You can divide by 0. So after that we can enter. So now we want to see here another exception, catching specific exceptions like this. So here we go to scene code, except value error with closed indentation. Value error. So here we go to see we want to make alphabets to understand Python very easily without any errors. Now we go to see without any errors they printed in the blue. So after that print invalid value. After that enter. So now we want to execute this. So here we go to see in the same way you can't get by 0, by using two. See here try statement. So after that we can't divided by 0. by the using of one. After that, one more thing in this Python, uh, the else class in the exceptions. Else class in this else class, the else class can be divided to define a block of code to execute if no exceptions are released in the try block. So example, here we go to see with code try, entered x equals to 1 divided by 1, 1 divided by 1. After that, simply enter. Now we want to do except with capital starting letters, capital starting letter, division error with close indentation. So after that, we want to print you can't, sorry for these spelling mistakes, you can't divide any zero. So after that, enter clearly. So else, now in this else class, in this else, so already you know about that what is else. So if condition is satisfied, then they want to execute. So if condition is not satisfied, then they want to travels to, then they execute to one of the block is else. After that else, the condition and statements, each and everything, the else will be checks and they execute the code, it's correct or true. Otherwise, it's correcting the wrong exception. I mean, it's correcting the wrong if condition. So that's the way. So print easily division, division. So here, sorry for that. So here we go to see print division. No need to use alphabetical capital letters in the print section. Successful. So after that, I want to click error. So now we want to execute. So here we go to see division was successful in the third line, the execution line output in the output 3. So the division was successful by the way of 1 by 1 equals to 1. So that's the way they are successful in mode. So after that, we want to know fifth one, the finally block. Finally block. In this finally block, the finally block is used to define a block of code to execute it regardless of whether an exception was raised or not. This is often used to clean up actions. So here we go to say with code example, use try with open indentation with close, then x equals to, then x equilibrium operator 1 divided by, I want to give 0 again. So after that, 1 divided by 0 using except symbol, by using 0, divisor, 0 division error, by using except print, you can divide by 0. Sorry for the spelling mistake, here we got, you can divide by 0. So after that, in the same manner, what is this finally block? So use a finally word with closed open indentation. So now we have to, no we have to, these will always be executed dot. So after that, we have to see we have to execute now. So these will always be executed because of uh, finally except zero divisor. Here we go to see using try handling. After that we want to initializing some of the code position. After that except zero divisor error print you can divide by zero. So after finally print this will also be executed. So without this print this without this final block they can't uh, this they can prove this is the way to divide with 0 by 1, so 1 by 0. So that's the way uh, by the way of does not using this final block statement. So we can here we can see output like this in the second way, the fourth line, sorry for that fifth line. So this is the way. So next one we here we go to see rising expression exceptions. So it is the last one it is the last, so it is the last and it is very most important. So what is that? Rising exceptions, rising exceptions. So in these rising exceptions you can see the rise keyword to rise again exception manually. This is useful, I mean when you want to enforce certain conditions in your code. So that's the way. So here we go to use some code to know about this def divide. I want to open these like this. I missed that indentation symbol. If b double equal to 0 with indentation, rise value error, rise value error, you can't divide by 0. After that enter, return a slash b. So after that try with indentation symbol, result divide. So after that here we go to see already divide means Python will be mentions like see here a and b. This is the way to understand Python very easily in this PyCharm. So after that this completion of result I want to accept value error as e with open indentation. So I want to enter like this. So after that I want to print what is that e. I want to print e. So now here we go to see uh, code finish with code 1 error. What is the code error? So here we go to see missing value. So now we go to see here. So it's successful. You can divide it by 0. So it is the true statement for this. So this is the rising exception. Sorry for that. This is the rising exceptions in Python by using different types of these 6 exceptions modes. So that's the way, friends. Uh, Practice, understand, realize, and gain your power and knowledge. From this knowledge is a power. So stay tuned for next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Take care.